Hi, everybody. Welcome to the WeCrochet Facebook page and YouTube channel. My name is Caitlin. I am the editor and marketing manager here for WeCrochet. It is a wonderful Wednesday and we're back to chat. We do have a little bit of kind of sad news. We were supposed to be talking with our designer spotlight of the month, which was Amy Kate Sutherland. Things didn't quite work out. There was a conflict here with the scheduling. So we're going to be here and we're going to chat. We're going to open it up as a ask questions type of thing. I have a lot of new things to show you and make sure that you talk about some things that are coming up. So if you have any questions about what's going on with us, anything about yarn or products or whatever else, go ahead and throw them in the chat and we will answer them along the way. Janice is here in the background. She's adding links for us. I told her I can't promise I won't throw a curveball in there, but I think she's ready to go for us and keep those links flowing. She just put in Amy Kate's patterns, so you can go ahead and start shopping those if you want. They are 30% off through the month of November, since she's our featured designer this month. So you can go ahead and check that out. She has some really great patterns that are really beautiful that you can check out, and you can get them for 30% off for this month. So that's pretty exciting. Hi, Julia. Hi, Heather. Great to see you guys. As you come in, say hi. Tell us where you're from, what you're working on. Tell us if you worked on the Not Your Average Granny crochet along. Oops, hold on. Oh, it's stuck. I still have mine here with all my ends to weave in. I told you last time I wore it, but I didn't weave in my ends, only on the front side. So yeah, it's still sitting here, but I'm almost finished with my sleeve pieces. So I'm making, this one was the one from Hannah, Jan Crochet. It's the poncho, but you could also convert it into the sleeved version. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So I just finished making my sleeves that I have to go ahead and sew on. Julia, yeah, you're making the poncho too. That's awesome. But yeah, I'm going to turn mine into the sleeved version. So finishing that up, and then we'll be attaching them. I'm loving the upcycle alpaca. This is the first like full project that I've made with it. I've worked with it, I've swatched with it, I've played around with it, but I haven't made a full project, and it is just stunning. The colors are great. It feels so good. It's just a really great blend of fibers that come together, and it's so, so wonderful. You can get it in the gradient packs that we have picked out for you, or you could go ahead and mix and match and whatever else that you want to do. So let's see. Yes, you're making Hannah's poncho. Yes, Chris, happy November. It is November. I don't know how that happened, but here we are. We're on our way to Thanksgiving, at least in the United States. I know, like in Canada, you already had your Thanksgiving, but here we're still going on our way to Thanksgiving. Let's see. Oh, Heather, you're getting your yarn today for Brianna's sweater. Yay! Heather, did you get upcycle alpaca or did you switch it up? I just saw somebody's project. It was Michelle's sweater, and she used, I think it was a she, excuse me if it wasn't, wool of the Andes, and it is a phenomenal pairing of colors with like the teals and the greens and a little bit of a darker color. I love it. It is beautiful. So, so beautiful. So hopefully it comes today and hopefully you can get started. That's so much fun. Yes, Cindy has Hawthorne to make Marley's Bellini sweater. Can't wait to get started. So that sweater was, I don't know, a while ago when Marley was on here. I don't know the last time she was here. She was talking about, when she was the designer of the month, it was Hawthorne for the month. She made this beautiful V-neck Bellini sweater, short, like 3/4 length sleeves and stuff. Didn't come out. Finally came out. It's beautiful. I got pink to make mine. It's on my list. I'm not exactly sure when it'll get started. I'm kind of working on a Tunisian project right now in Stroll, a tonal. And so because it's fingering, it's taking me a little bit of time. So it's coming. I'll be working on that one too. I can't wait to see what color you picked out, Cindy, and how it looks. Chris, you're going to do the sleeve version of the poncho. Yeah, I just think it stays on and in place better, especially, when you're doing stuff. So that's what I'm doing. Oh, Julia is using City Tweed for Hannah's poncho. That's awesome. Speaking of City Tweed, This is City Tweed. This is our hummingbird cardigan. So if you didn't get this one already, it's from the Aviary collection, and it uses granny squares and then just some double crochet in here, a nice little ribbing for the collar and cuffs, and it is beautiful, and it uses our City Tweed DK. Yes, Chris, I wasn't here last week because I got to go on the first grade field trip. We went to the zoo. It was a very tiring, exhausting day, but we had fun. I came home with the same number of kids. We didn't lose anybody. We made it back on the bus. So it was a great trip. But yeah, that was really special for me to be able to go with my kid to do that. So thank you for understanding why we didn't have a show last week or a broadcast. But we're back. We're here. We're joining you live. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Heather said, oh, Kelly wants to make the Bellini too. Yes. Let us know what color you're going to do, Kelly, because there's so many different options. Oh, Janice throwing a link in here. If you didn't see, we'll talk about this more in a couple weeks and stuff when we talk about some other things coming up, but Hawthorne is now available in DK. So you can get a select number of colors that were in the regular Hawthorne line, like the regular fingering weight, now available in DK. So now you can use DK with the wonderful colors of Hawthorne, the great spin and texture of the yarn. We love it. It is now available in DK. So that's super exciting too. Oh, Heather, I hope you got the parchment. We ran out of parchment upcycle alpaca, guys. Sold it out. You guys just bought it all up. I think for this crochet along and everything else, we can't get it back now because we have to wait until they would be ready to have a batch. So you're going to have to grab some other colors if you want to. But yeah, we're so excited that it's sold out. Okay, Kelly is asking suggestions for yarn to use in South Texas instead of alpaca. I'm assuming you're talking about for Brianna and Hannah's crochet along. If you're participating in that, they do have a ton of yarn substitutes that you can go and grab and see. It is done in a worsted weight yarn, but I'm going to be honest that our upcycle alpaca is definitely a thinner worsted weight yarn. So you could get away with a DK yarn. You could go with Hawthorne DK. That would be absolutely lovely. You're going to get a lot more variegation in the color because it's more tonal or hand dyed, depending on which one you're picking. You could also go with something even into a sport weight, depending on how your gauge is. So you'll have to try that out. But you could do something like Comfy Sport if you wanted to, or a Kotlin. You're just going to have to play with it a little bit and see how your gauge works out to make it work. But you can totally do a sport weight for, or excuse me, a DK weight for this project with very little issues with switching it out just because of the weight of this worsted weight. It's just it's on the thinner side. So you could definitely try those out as something for South Texas to give you the cotton feel as well. Kelly said she loves the red of the Bellini. Yes, that is beautiful. I really probably should start making some more red. Our school colors are red and white. I barely own any red because it is not my favorite color to wear. I don't know why, but it isn't. But I need to start making more red for when I go to sporting events and school functions. So maybe I should have picked red, but I picked pink. So we're just going to roll with it. Heather said, yes. Okay, good. You got the parchment before it sold out. So guys, maybe it's Heather's fault that the parchment sold out. So you can go talk to her about it and be like, Heather, what the heck? I wanted parchment. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Please don't harass Heather. It was not her fault. But yes, we are sold out of it. There's a couple other things that I want to share with you guys today that are new on the website, new for you to check out. We're getting into gifting season, so it is definitely the time to start making your list for yourself, suggestions for people to purchase for you for gifts, either whether it's for the Christmas holiday or Hanukkah or any other holiday that you're celebrating, or for birthday list or things like that, or just because somebody loves you and wants to give you a little gift, right? Or get a gift for yourself. You can always buy something really special for yourself too. But we want you guys to start seeing these really great things. We've got a lot of things coming out, some that just launched today, some that are coming in the next couple of days, some that are coming in December. So we're really excited. We're also getting ready to that wonderful time of year where there's a lot of deals going on. And we actually have our first deal right now. It goes until the 5th. I think that's right. Well, you'll see it on the banner. Janice is going to throw a banner in. And so if you purchase or if you order and it's $55 or more, you can use the coupon code to get a free calendar. So every year we do calendar that has beautiful yarn pictures, and then it has all the dates that you can fill in. We put the holidays in there for Canada, UK, and Australia, and the US. Again, if we miss something, please just kindly tell us. We try to do a lot of research, but sometimes things slip through, you know. But you can get that calendar for free through the 5th. If you purchase an order of $55, just put the coupon code in. It'll automatically add the calendar to your cart, so you don't have to worry about adding it or whatever else. Just add the code, or you can go ahead and you can purchase the calendar individually if you want as well. It's a really great calendar and we love it so much. I haven't received mine yet for 2024, but I definitely loved our 2023 calendar. All right, I got to take a sip quick. Some of the other new fun things. We have this brand new project bag. Yay, Kelly. Yes, the pictures turned out great. She said that she's looking at the calendar for this year right now, and they're great pictures. They turned out really, really beautiful. They're so beautiful. Yeah, there's the coupon code that you want to use when you're checking out. When you sign in, it'll have the coupon code there. Put in FreeCal23 and you can get the free calendar. And then next week, starting on Monday, we'll have a new deal available for you as well. So you got to check back every week to see those new deals. It'll also be in your email, so you can check them out there. We have this brand new project bag. So it has the nice little drawstring top to here. You can fit a ton of yarn in it. This was designed, the illustration on the front was designed by our graphic designer. So it's people sitting around, crocheting, having a good time. It's a really great just little add-on or gift, especially if you're giving to somebody. You could grab this, put all the yarn inside. You'll have enough room in here for most sweater quantities, definitely shawls or things like that, but it's a really great project bag. It's made out of canvas, so it's nice and durable. It is the backpack style, so it attaches here at the bottom, so you can just kind of grab it and go with it, and you'll be able to put all of your stuff right inside this tote. I love these specifically for using inside my everyday tote. You can throw this right inside with all the yarn and everything else, and then I can still put other things into my everyday tote, like my wallet or keys or things, and it kind of just keeps it from messing up my yarn and keeps it all contained. So we really love this project bag, so you can check it out. Janice put the link in there for the backpack style tote bag. There's a couple other tote bags that you'll see in there that we brought in, some canvas ones, some zipper ones, things like that. So you can check all of those out as well. We talked about this the other week. I want to bring it in again. It is our wonderful Snap tote. This is really great for if you are participating in the Not Your Average Granny Cow, because you can put all your different yarns in here. You feed the yarn out through the top between the snaps, and then it helps to organize your yarn while you're working with different colors. So it's great for granny squares. It's great for mosaic, for tapestry, for all kinds of things, corner to corner, whenever you're working with multiple colors. This is really a great option, and again, fits perfectly into your everyday tote. So you can just throw this in and keep everything contained without it rolling across the floor, getting dirty, or whatever else. So we really love these Snap totes, and those are brand new. I would be remiss if I did not bring it up, but we had the wonderful folio launch not too long ago. This is my little baby. I've been working hard on this for a long time. We changed the size of our books to bring them down a little bit, reformatted our patterns. And so we have this great little folio that holds everything that you need. When you open up the folio, it has a nice zipper pocket. And inside my zipper pocket, I have our acrylic ruler and our little notepad here to be able to keep track of my patterns. And then when you continue to open it up, you have room to put in some books, or you can put in some patterns in here. This is our Granny Glow Up. That was our last collection for October, which is this beautiful cardigan here. And then over here on this side, you have room for your scissors, your hook, a pencil. There's a magnetic strip here that'll hold your darning needles. And if your stitch markers are, excuse me, metal, you can go ahead and attach them there. There's a metal closure here that holds it, that you push open. And then on the back, there's this wonderful snap pocket. It's a nice, strong snap. There we go. And then in here, I have a tin of stitch markers. I've got my measuring tape, and I've got the rest of my darning needles that I might need for later, but you could put a bunch of stuff in here. This is a sneak peek. These are our brand new tape measures. What's cool about these is they're 72 inches. So they're even longer than any of the tape measures you've seen out there. It is not in stock yet. They just got to the warehouse. So these will be in stock by the end of the week, I would assume, or by Monday maybe. But they are coming. They're on the site now if you want to find them, but it says like coming soon. So you won't be able to purchase them yet, but they're coming, and they're really a great like stocking stuffer idea or just a little something extra. And they're the 72 inches. So they're really a great size to measure anybody, well, not any length, but up to 72 inches. But so this is our pattern folio. It is really great. We love it so much. Our book folio keeps everything combined that you can just throw into your bag, and you don't have to worry about losing any of your stuff. Talking so much is making my throat dry. Normally there's somebody else here. Anyway, something else new is we have a brand new We Collaborate company for this month or till it sells out. It is Sugar Bee Pottery. She made these beautiful little Notion dishes, and we actually met up with her when we were in Denver for Our Maker Life. She has really great, beautiful things. She is on Etsy if you want to find the rest of her stuff, but she made these little Notion dishes for us with our beautiful teal color dripped inside. And then around the edges, she has these really cute sheep, some with hearts, some without hearts to them, and a speckled clay. And then there's one more sheep. No, wait, this way. They're on the bottom. We'll throw a link in here too for these little Notion dishes. These are limited quantities. When they sell out, they sell out. You will only find this teal color for us. She does carry these Notion dishes regularly, but they will not be the teal color like this. She has different colors as well, but this is our exclusive little one that you can only get here, and there's only like 30 of them. So go ahead and grab them while you still can. Okay, need another sip here. And then we're going to talk some yarn. Okay, new in yarn. Well, this is not new, but it's going to tie into our new business. So you've seen Alla Prima before, right? I think everybody has seen it. This has been out for the past year. It's this wonderful bulky weight, super bulky weight yarn. It's 100% merino wool. It's kind of like a little bit of, it's an unplied yarn. It's not roving, but it is unplied. And it comes in this beautiful hank like this. It's hand painted. There's a whole bunch of different colors. They make great chunky accessories. I know Michelle Moore has like a headband. There's a couple other things. We have these coming up with in a collection for December, so keep an eye out for that. But we have solid colors now. So you can take so this one actually works perfectly. So even all three of these, you could use this solid with it because it's right here in this color that you can see. It's in this color and it's in this color. And so you can pair these solids back with any of the multicolors. There is a solid that matches back to everything. We have like an orange here that would go really great. So you can have it with the multicolor and the solid and mix it up and make some great projects. The solids do come in donuts. The multicolor comes in a hank. So you will need to wind this. We're working on switching those out to make it easier for you guys, but you can mix and match these. We also have a beautiful red color that goes in here. I don't have all of the colors with me, but we've got some grays. This is a very light gray. This one is called Elephant. Then we have a darker gray, which are also really great in here that matches some of the other colors. So they're really great and they're really beautiful. They're so soft, so wonderful. Yeah, and they'll match up to pretty much any color in here. Well, you can mix and match, but even though like this color doesn't have the coral in it, it still looks really great together, but you can match them up exactly. We pulled the colors out of the multis to make the solids. So that's that. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and throw them in the chat so we can answer. That's what we've got new. I mean, we've got a lot more new things coming in the next couple days. Oh, speaking of new, today we launched our latest collection for November, which is called Harvest Moon. It's a partnership with Ashley of Heart Hook Home. She's going to be on the broadcast next week to talk all about the collection, all about what's going on with her. Harvest Moon is a Tunisian collection of 5 patterns. They're gorgeous. Um, the collection is available in a book form, ebook form, and individual patterns. And so this is just one of them. This is the cowl. No, yeah, no, we called it the keyhole scarf. Sorry, right? I think it's called the keyhole or the comic keyhole scarf. We'll get a link for it, but there's really great patterns, and we're going to talk all about it next week and what all those patterns are, the stories behind them, and things like that. So we'll show you, and we will have Ashley with us. Kelly is asking the content of this yarn. It is 100% merino wool, and it's a really nice chunky yarn. It's really soft though, that, you know, wearing it next to your skin is no problem. You're not going to be scratchy, and everything else is going to keep you nice and warm. It makes great hats. It makes great scarves, cowls, things like that. It's really great for accessories. Would I make this into a garment? Probably not. That's also personal preference. I just don't want my garment to be that bulky. I prefer things like this, and then using bulky for a cowl or a hat that's going to keep me warm. But yeah, all of these colors, the solids match perfectly back with some of the hand painted. We just pulled the colors out. Ooh, felting. That's a good question, Kelly. I'm going to say yes, it's going to felt. I don't know how well it felts or how hard you're going to have to felt it, but you could like spit splice with this if you wanted to. But yeah, I'm not exactly sure how hard it will felt, or like how hard you're going to have to felt it to get it to where you want it to be. But it will felt in some capacity as 100% merino wool. Yeah, I mean, you could even probably use this for needle felting because it is very close to a roving. It's a very light ply. It's not a ply. It's a very light twist to it because it's only a single ply yarn. And as you can see, like it's spun very minimally this way. It's spun very minimally. You can see there's a little bit of a twist, but I mean, if you untwist it, you could totally use this for needle felting if you really wanted to, or you can make a bag with it and go ahead and try and felt it, but you might need to felt it a little bit harder just because of, you know, the thickness of things, but you'd have to play around with it. I've never tried to felt this particular yarn before. That's a great question. Maybe we'll have to come up with a swatch and check it out and see how quickly it felts. So those are the big things I wanted to share with you guys today. Hopefully you got to see some of those. You're checking them out in your emails. That's what's going on. Like I said, next week we'll be back, and Ashley of Heart Hook Home will be joining us to talk about the Harvest Moon collection. 5 patterns. Tunisian is really great. We've got another exciting announcement when that comes out next week. And I think those are the big things going on right now. So thank you guys for joining me today. If you're watching live, it was wonderful to have you here. If you're watching the replay, we're so glad to have you too. I hope you guys have a wonderful Wednesday, and we'll see you in a week to chat some more. Have a great day, everyone.